Are you like me, being forced to watch Normal People by a loved one, possibly a female loved one to whom you are married, thinking of marrying, living with in some way, in some kind of lockdown paradise? I like Normal People for these reasons. I like the central performances. The two leads are absolutely fantastic. I now have reached a point in my life where when there's on-screen erotica, I look down or look at my phone. I don't even participate in it. As you know, perhaps you know, I don't know if you know, I don't look at that kind of content in any form anymore because I don't know, some sort of swami. Look at my garments. So, but what I do think is good is that it's a very thorough investigation into the consequences of falling in love and the difficulties of communicating when you're young. I reckon much of the success of Normal People is because it really captures very well what it's like when you fall in love when you're a young person in your 20s, how potent, how baffling, how confusing that is. I reckon a lot of people are watching it that aren't in, people that are in their 20s. I wonder what it's like to be watching it as a teenager or in your 20s. It must be very aspirational and fascinating to watch that beautiful young Irish dude, whom I understand has even his necklace has its own Instagram page. My wife was telling me gleefully, giggling like it was the Bay City Rollers or David Cassidy or somebody. And like it's got really strong female characters, good female friendships that pass that. Is it called the Bechdel test or the Bechdel test? Am I saying it right? Like women talking about something other than men. Something I'm thinking, yeah, if I write any fiction, you got to do that shit, man. But also he is a rip-roaring, sensitive, brooding heartthrob. I can see what they're into. I sometimes feel like, I want to go and watch The Last Dance or some sort of sporting documentary. Look at me, I'm hardly a male cliche. Am I? What type of cliche is this? A post-hippie kind of? Who gives a shit? But I guess what I'm saying is it's a high-quality piece of television. It has a kind of whilst it has clear literary aspirations, I'm not saying that in a snobby way because I think it delivers on them. I reckon it has a sort of a pace of a novel to it. It's not like a plot dense piece. It's an interesting study of what it's like to be young and in love and how complicated that could be. There's no spoilers in this because I don't know how you could spoil it. I reckon that they're both in for big careers, them kids. Well, kid, I don't know, are they 25? I don't know how old they are. Everyone's a kid to me now as I pass into kimonoed dotage. Anyway, yeah, that's my feelings on Normal People and that necklace. I'm going to get one of those.